let's review parallel lines and transversals and the angles created within them. The first set of angles we discussed were corresponding angles. When we have two parallel lines cut by a transversal, corresponding angles are the angles that are in the same relative position of these two lines. For example, angle 1 corresponds to angle 5, angle 2 corresponds to angle 6, angle 4 corresponds to angle 8, and angle 3 corresponds to angle 7. The next set of angles we discussed were alternate interior angles. Alternate meaning on the opposite side of the transversal, interior meaning in between the two parallel lines. In this example, angle A is the alternate interior angle of angle D. Also, angle C is the alternate interior angle of angle B. The last set of angles we discussed were alternate exterior angles. Note that these are similar to alternate interior angles, except they're on the exterior of the two parallel lines. For example, angle 1 is the alternate exterior angle of angle 8, and angle 2 is the alternate exterior angle of angle 7. Now let's take what we've learned and apply it to real life. Let's take a look at our city map. Within our city, we have two parallel lines, Walnut Street and Baseline Avenue, and we also have a transversal, Citrus Avenue. To make this a little simpler to look at, let's go ahead and number the angles that were created by these two parallel lines and transversal. Now we can discuss the relationships between these angles created by the parallel lines and the transversal. Let's look at our first example. What is the relationship between these two angles? Angle 3 and angle 6. For our second example, what is the relationship between these two angles? Angle 1 and angle 5. Lastly, what is the relationship between these two angles? Angle 2 and angle 7. Bonus question, what is the relationship between these two angles? Note that these were not covered in the slideshow, but you should be familiar with these types of angles.